Here are 10 things I will not buy or we won't be buying as a family. Number one, things we cannot afford or anything we do not have cash to pay for. This is a simple rule that we agreed on as a family. We used to pay for simple purchases like groceries, clothes, shoes, using our credit cards that got us into debt, but we're not going back. Most of the time, it's easy to spend that money we do not have using our credit cards. But when we use cash for it, the pain of seeing that money go or deducted directly from our checking account is real. And it feels so much better being in charge and being in control of our finances. And we can say with confidence, nope, I'm good. I can't afford. No more further explanation. Second on my list is brand new car. Do you know that the moment you drive it off the lot, the vehicle starts to depreciate? Cars' value typically decreases 20 to 30% by the end of the first year, and in 5 years, it can lose up to 60% or more its initial value. I mean, that's crazy. For this reason, a self-made millionaire and best-selling author David Batch concluded that nothing you will do in your lifetime realistically will waste more money than buying a new car. It's the single worst financial decision millennials will ever make. And he added, a brand new car looks and smells good, but it's never worth the price. I wish we had known this sooner. We got our SUV in 2014 and paid this car loans for 7 years. We paid extra 20 grand because of interest. Then in 2017, we bought our 2003 Honda Odyssey van. We paid $3,000 cash for it, and in the next 5 or 6 years, we spent $2,000 for maintenance, and it works perfectly well. And until now, we're enjoying it. Not having to pay car loans is really a game changer for us. In the future, if ever we need a vehicle for our family's need, we will purchase a second-hand, well-maintained car, and it should work just fine and will save us lots of money. Now, if you haven't met yet, welcome. My name is Geraldine B. Consider subscribing for more videos like this around simple and mindful living with less. Now, on to the third list, which is phone for our kids. Now, our kids knew ahead of time that if they want to have phones someday when they think they were ready for it, they will save money for it and buy a second-hand phone out of their savings. My soon-to-be 10-year-old daughter bought her iPhone 8 at Marketplace out of her savings from birthday and Christmas gifts. A couple of reasons why we're doing this. Number one is to teach them the value of waiting. That things do not come easy. You need to work hard for it. Secondly is things bought out of their hard-earned money or out of their savings are most likely well taken care of. So the chances of losing them is a little bit less compared to us just buying them their phones. Now, number 4 on the list are things we do not have the space to store. For example, is RV or recreational vehicle. In our current setup right now, with a house, a small backyard, and detached garage, there's no way we could own an RV or anything similar to this thing. I know that some people would buy RVs and rent a space to park them during winter, but for us, it sounds like very unrealistic and it's not congruent with our values and our goals. We can always rent one if we want to experience that glamorous camping without the burden of putting it away after. So this has been one of the rules we live by. If we don't have space for it, we can't have it. Number 5 are designer bags. I honestly feel it's too much for me and there's better way of spending my money than purchasing this designer or branded purses. Moreover, I don't want to treat any of my possessions like my bags extra special, like I'm carrying crystal balls and I can't leave them anywhere and I'll be so stressed when something happens, like a spill on it or inside it, and would drive me crazy. I think I'm good having my cheaper but durable and lighter bags that I can just get by and won't care much about it. Now, 6 on my list are uncomfortable clothes and shoes. I used to compromise comfort over fashion or other people's compliments. I decided to honor myself and what I felt, so I'm not gonna buy any uncomfortable clothes or shoes. I will make sure that I will put myself first when it comes to fashion. I got rid most of them in 2021, and then last year my husband and I finally decided to let go of every single clothes we have that doesn't feel right or it's not comfortable for us. To name a few: high-heeled shoes or tight shoes, underwire bras, loose socks, and many, many more. Life is short for putting myself into an unnecessary discomfort. Number 7 on my list are books. Most of the books I own are left on the shelves untouched. For the past 3 years, I've enjoyed listening to audiobooks borrowed from the library. I realized that listening to audiobooks is more efficient to me than reading, as I can listen while doing household chores. It's also pretty handy. All I need is my earphone and my phone, and I'm good to go. And even while traveling, I can have my books with me. So presently, I can finish 3 or more books a month as compared to 1 book per year in the past. I save lots of money by not having to buy these books, but still have the fun of listening and learning lots of lessons from this book, plus not having to store them after, which keeps my minimalist home. Now, number 8 are souvenirs from trips or from holidays, like fridge magnets, t-shirts, mugs, and so on. I used to collect those memorabilia even from short out-of-town trips. Then I realized that it adds to my clutter and cost me money. Instead, I took photos or videos as my souvenir and focused more on capturing those memories in my heart. So I didn't need to depend on external factors such as souvenirs to remind me of my happy trip. Now, if you're still watching, don't forget to give this a video thumbs up. It will boost the algorithm and show this video to a lot more audience. Now, second to the last on my list are dresses or gowns or any outfit specific for special occasions. So I reckon that dress like this is only worn once and it's not worth the money. So instead of buying an outfit for special occasions and hiding it after, I can rent one and save money in the process. I once bought a gray dress for my aunt's wedding and paid $130 in total, including alteration. I only wore that once during the wedding, and I'm trying to sell it in the marketplace. I would be lucky if someone would pay that for $30 for me. Now, finally, 10th on my list are accessories or jewelries, especially those big ones like bangles and the like. I used to drop by this section of the superstore to see if they were on sale and would get 1 or 2. But since I became a minimalist, I got rid of most of this and have become comfortable with the basic accessories I can wear every day, like my pair of ear studs, rings, and occasionally my watch if I needed to. When it comes to life and fashion, less is more to me. Now that's it for today. I hope that you find value in this video. Let me know in your comment below, what were you thinking? Are there anything that you can probably not buy and make your life better? I love reading your comments, and as always, take good care of yourself and you're more than enough. Until my next one, bye guys.